dominated, a number of turnovers. They did a good job of getting after the ball. Limited big plays again, which obviously has been a gigantic emphasis over the offseason, especially in the passing game, is to eliminate big plays defensively. And so for 2 days in a row, for the most part, did that again. We got a number of turnovers today, and it was good to see the defense not just start the day strong, but then finish it strong in the last drill as well. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do on offense. That's where the depth up front shows up a lot, and then experience, getting dominated at the line at times today, which is to be expected. As you look out there right now, you'd say the strength of the players in the front are on the defense and not the offense with injuries. So we'll continue to look to get better, and got a lot of work to do with these 3 freshman quarterbacks.
You like the morning practice session?
Yeah, I do. I think that it's very beneficial to our kids. They have great energy. They're here at 5 a.m. for the most part getting ready, and it's a lot easier, I think, for their bodies to have good practices that start at 7 in the morning, as opposed to going through the whole day of class and lunch and getting out here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They seem to work out better, and I think it benefits academically because they're up right now going to class, starting here at 10, 11, 12 o'clock, as opposed to it being the first thing in the morning.
Have you made a decision yet if you're going to do it in the fall? Or?
Yeah, we just had a few final schedules that we had to work through, and so it looks like that we are. We just have to make sure that we can get everybody's schedules blocked out in the fall to be able to do it. Tim's really excited about that, especially since I hadn't told him that yet.
We're still up for discussion.
Have you noticed anything different with the young guys coming on in this offense or defense too, just in terms of talent level?
I think that, once again, DJ Morgan shows flashes, which he's going to be because of his speed. We tested in the offseason as the second fastest player on our team behind Nikel. It's an exciting freshman group, really. You look at them, and when we go to our testing of speed stuff and drill work, we went to a certain drill yesterday with all of our skilled players at it, and the top 4 guys in the drills were all true freshmen. So it's exciting that the majority of our speed and athletic ability are our first-year guys.
Being it's still real early, what are you looking for in all the new players?
Just guys that can really step in and contribute somehow. They're not going to be able to do everything, but they can help us in some area, whether that's on special teams, offense, or defense, to help us as we go into the fall.
What do you notice about defensively, the secondary, the linebackers today?
Well, I think we're doing a better job of getting lined up. We're doing a better job of keying, diagnose, and not giving up big plays or guessing. It's obviously a huge emphasis. I think we led the world in explosive plays last year at any level. So it was good to see through 2 days us get better at it. We're going to be better at it this year, and and then as soon as we get our whole 2-minute in, you'll see that at the end of every single day. There'll be an emphasis, because if we just play 2-minute defense decent, we're 11-2. So obviously that'll be an area of concern.
You seem a lot more vocal with the defense. A lot more talking, a lot more you hear them than you did last year.
I think going into a second year, we're limited in how much that we're giving them right now. I think they're a little bit more confident, and they've worked really hard this offseason.
How do the JC kids look so far?
Yeah, I think the 2 offensive linemen, have stepped in, and obviously that's a tough transition to go in right away, and that's why they're here for the spring. It's such a big deal to find guys that could be mid-years so they can count back, but also that they'd have a whole spring. So they're in there and doing well. We're going to need them, at some point. And then, the linebackers, that's a lot for him to do the same thing, to be thrown in this defense, a middle linebacker. So hopefully help us on special teams too.
What's going to hurt Mark with that hamstring injury? He said he might not be back for a little while.
Yeah, it's a long ways away till we play a real game. Obviously, like having to continue to develop his game, but hopefully he'll get healthy here and he'll still get some work this year.
What have you seen from your freshman kicker, Haidari, so far?
Yeah, he's got a strong leg. Really the snapper and the kicker really, for guys that are still supposed to be seniors in high school, are really at the top of their game ability-wise, from the speed of the snap to the kick and the legs. So it's great to have him here already.
Any concerns about fatigue for Tony Burnett balancing track and football this spring?
No, because once again, we're not playing any games. There would be, obviously, if we had to play a real game, we had to play 80 snaps. But spring practice isn't really that tough. And so I think he'll do fine. We've had guys do it before over the years.
Lane, you just want the appeal to be over. I mean, it seems like it's going to hit any day now. Just to get that wonder off your mind.
Are we winning or losing?
I would love to know.
If we're winning, yeah, I'd like it to be over. I don't know. I really don't, as much as you probably don't think, I don't think about it, except for when you guys ask me every day. Because I can't do anything about it. And so we don't control it. Our players don't talk about it. You really would be shocked I don't ever hear our players even ask about it. Because they know that they've been told and taught that to worry about things they can control, and they have nothing to do with it. And, obviously the bowl game and possibly games, as we've said before, are extremely unfortunate for these guys who weren't even here and had nothing to do with it.
What do you think of Bruce Pearl being fired in Tennessee?
I don't know all the details to it. I think that I know that I had a great relationship with Bruce and thought that, and still think that he's a great coach. And, as you look at his numbers and what he's done in recruiting and winning, and I think 6 straight NCAA tournaments there for a program that wasn't an elite program at the time when he got there. I think he did a fabulous job. I don't know about the other stuff.
Given the climate, Lane, is there any concern that it might happen to you? Not just a suspension. It's kind of
no, I don't have a concern for it because I know, and as you read the reports, I think when you look at those things, it has to do with issues with how you deal with the NCAA and how you communicate with them through the process. And I don't think that that is a question at all in this situation.